basketball. What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is Game Time Decision. I'm here today with Nicholas and Timothy Earl from Earl Sports Bets, and they will be giving us their breakdowns of the hockey and NBA games coming up this afternoon. I don't know why I went there. I was drawn to
professional.
That. Yeah, I was drawn to that place. How's it going, Timothy Earl? How are you today?
Oh, doing well. Another fantastic college basketball slate yesterday. 13-6, and then one push. So we're still slamming the plays. It's a light night. I think we only have like 7 plays up or something like that. So lighter night, but ready to keep rolling, and got some NBA plays as well. So excited for tonight.
Beautiful. I'll take them. I'll take them all. Give them to me. How are you doing, Nick Earl?
Not bad. Last night was a little bit of a step down. I only finished up 9 units compared to 10.5 the night before, so I'm up around 19.5 the last 2 days. So definitely can't complain there. Hockey's been I've been seeing the board a lot better in hockey as of late. Love tonight's hockey slate. Tons of stuff. That's just a bunch of crazy stuff going on tonight. So love the hockey slate tonight, and definitely looking to hopefully make it 3 straight really big days.
All right. Yeah, do that. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let's dive right into some NHL here. Tim, see ya. And I, too, will remove myself. Let's do the NHL injury.
I didn't even get to say goodbye. Gee.
Nick Earl. I'm not used to this show anymore. I'm just filling in for Lenny, okay? I'll be gone by the end of the week. All right, go, Nick. Go.
Yeah, so we have a big slate tonight, or a decent-sized slate, but it feels bigger than it actually is because there's so many injuries, so many question marks for tonight's slate. So let's get right into it. We're going to kick it on off here. The Colorado Avalanche are at the Montreal Canadiens. First one here, as Darcy Comfort remains out, Jonas Johansson is going to be a net here for these Colorado Avalanche, which is making me kind of like the over, but I think this could be a decent bounce back spot. Jonas Johansson got lit up for 8 goals last night against the Toronto Maple Leafs. I definitely expect a bounce back versus a Montreal team that doesn't really score much. And because Darcy Comfort is out tonight, that's why Jonas Johansson's out, is going to be starting, because they're still without Pavel Francouz that's been out all season long. And Darcy Comfort is projected to return around the 4th. On the other side, there is an injury added to the list for the Montreal Canadiens. Brendan Gallagher will be out tonight. He is in COVID-19 protocol. There's a lot of COVID stuff been going around the NHL. Really worrisome, especially potentially when it comes to when we're talking about February players going over to Beijing to play. That may not happen for some NHL players. Or any NHL players going over to Beijing because of COVID stuff. Brendan Gallagher is just another name they added to that list today. And we'll move on to the next game here. And then once again, COVID-19 stuff here. Jordan Binnington, starting goalie for the St. Louis Blues, out tonight, COVID. That means Ville Husso will be in net for the St. Louis Blues. And that's... I'm on the opposite side for that one. I like Tampa Bay in this game. Big difference between the last time these two teams played, which was 2 days ago, when Tampa Bay did get out to a 3-0 lead and then blew it and lost in overtime. I was on the Blues then. I'm going to be on the Lightning tonight. And I think that this is a spot where the Lightning should take advantage. Andrei Vasilevsky will be back in goal. He'd start in the last game. It was Brian Elliott. So I like the Lightning in this spot here tonight. Moving on, the Buffalo Sabres are at the Florida
Buffalo
Panthers.
for the cup.
Yeah, and about Buffalo here, their starting goaltender, I didn't write this one in, Dustin Tokarski tested positive for COVID. So now they're without Tokarski. They're without Anderson, 2 of their top goalies. They had to call up. It's going to be Aaron Dell in net for tonight. I was really hoping it was going to be the player they called up from the minors. It almost was Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen almost for these Buffalo Sabres, but it's going to be Aaron Dell in net, which I can describe him by a dumpster fire of a goalie. That's the type of goalie he is. So I like Florida's team total over. I think that Florida absolutely wipes the floor against Buffalo tonight. I think this is probably one of those where it's like a 5-1 type of game. Moving on, Carolina is hosting the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa Senators looking like one of the worst teams in hockey right now. Antti Raanta is going to be in net. They're going to give Frederik Andersen a break against a weaker competition, give Antti Raanta kind of the cupcake matchup here. They are also going to be, once again, without Ethan Bear, Tony DeAngelo on the defense pairing. I have the team total over 3.5 for Carolina. Ottawa has just been giving up goals left and right. I think they've given up 4 goals or more in their last 6 or 7 games, something along that line. Their goaltending has been putrid, and I think they're 32nd in the league, and they give up the most goals per game. Next matchup, the San Jose Sharks are at the New York Islanders. Yes, the New York Islanders make their return. They haven't played in, I believe, a week since they were shut down with COVID stuff. And it looks like a bunch of them are day-to-day. I believe Anders Lee is going to be playing tonight, non-injury related. He's questionable. Still a bunch of question marks here. Andy Green, Ross Johnston, Adam Pellich, I believe, should be all back tonight. They're still going to be without Kiefer Bellows, Zdeno Chara, and Casey Zizekas, as well as Ryan Pullocks on the long-term IR, and one of their top goal scorers, Brock Nelson. So this is still a beat-up Islanders team not touching this game tonight. I need to see what they do first. I lean towards probably a first period under because we know how good the Islanders have been at that all year. Moving on, Boston and Nashville, only one real thing here. Brad Marchand, I meant to type out there. He's still suspended. He'll be suspended this game and the next game for his slew foot against Vancouver's Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And then heading into the final game we'll talk about in this breakdown. And it's the big question marks here between Dallas and Columbus, mainly on the Columbus side here, as both are, as Jonas Korpisalo, their starting or their backup goaltender, is going to be out with a non-COVID illness, and Elvis Merzlikins is questionable as well for the who do you call it? The Blue Jackets, if I can think tonight. Here we go. Which could mean it's potentially going to be Danil Tarasov, someone they're calling up from the AHL, potentially in net tonight if Elvis Merzlikins can't go. I think the Dallas Stars smack in this game. I'm on the puck line. I got it at plus 150 last night. It's around it's around plus 115 now. So I don't know if I'll get to the Dallas puck line now, but when I got it, beautiful price at plus 150. So I think they absolutely dominate in that game. But that's going to wrap up all the injuries and COVID. Basically, it feels like only COVID news here for the NHL tonight. Back to you, Allie.
All right. Excellent breakdown as always. Let's move on to Timothy Earl for our NHL update. Thanks, Nick.
NBA.
Whatever. I'm on borrowed time here. So basically what I heard from everything that Nick just said was Buffalo wins the cup. Is that what you took from that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I got. Nick said it was going to be get up. Nick said it's going to be a blowout. I will say one hockey play that I put in for tonight, because with Terry on the show this morning, I like to try to get a hockey play in each day, and I like to try to get a draw. So I did the Buffalo-Florida game as a draw, because I like to look at like which games would like people not expect. And, you know, when a team is like a minus 300 favorite, why not? So plus 410 for the draw, regulation draw for Buffalo and Florida. That's one of my only hockey plays for tonight. But
I dig it. All right.
In what I know, we get some basketball.
All right, here we go. I'm going to let you take it away. Hit it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, maybe you might. Yeah. Anyways, light slate today. Not that much going on in the NBA. Looking at the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks, the only one significant will be RJ Barrett. He is listed as questionable with an illness. He did play against Brooklyn, but he only played 9 minutes, so he did get pulled early. I think this one could be a game-time decision. Obviously, if he's in the lineup, he'll be playing. If he's not in the lineup, he will not be playing. RJ Barrett does not come off the bench, so you'll be able to know that one pretty early on when they release the lineups. For the Toronto and Milwaukee game, no significant injuries. I just wanted to talk about this one real quick because I do have the over in this game. Milwaukee and Toronto have both been really scoring a bunch lately. And then we saw what happened with Milwaukee last night. I had the under 231 in that game. I think that one hit into the 250. So that one was not even close. But I think that Milwaukee gets enough points tonight, and Toronto's been scoring in bunches as well. So I like the over in that game. Oklahoma City and Memphis. SGA has actually been announced out tonight with a concussion. What does that mean for tonight's game? The line opened up at 9.5 or at 9, sorry, and I grabbed OKC at 9 because OKC is one of the best teams against the spread this year, and now it's up to an 11.5. I got a bad number on it. Granted, I still think OKC can cover that 9-point spread that I got, but it's going to be a lot more difficult without their highest scoring player. Josh Giddey and John Morant also going to be out, but John Morant's going to be out long term. We mentioned that one last time they played. Detroit and Phoenix. Big news there. Devin Booker will be out tonight, and he's expected to be sidelined for a few games, roughly around 10 days, they said. So Devin Booker is going to be out a little bit long term in this one, and this line is still out at 12. I grabbed Detroit in all those points. I think that they keep this one close, especially without the Suns' biggest scorer on the team. So we're going to take Detroit plus the points. Final game of the night, we get the Portland Trailblazers hosting the San Antonio Spurs. Only one that's significant is Damian Lillard. He will miss at least 10 days with a lower abdominal injury, kind of similar to what LeBron James went through earlier in the season. Dame's going to have the same deal there. So he's going to be out for at least 2 weeks or 10 days, something in that range. But light day in the NBA, those are the only real significant injuries. We'll send it back to Allie in her studio or in the office or wherever she is today. Yeah, it looks like her playroom or something like that.
Exactly. This is just downstairs in the basement of the Woody mansion. Don't worry.
There you go.
There are many rooms. So we do have a bunch of commenters in here. Joe Kryptonite, yo. Omar was second. Richie P already hit the like a ball.
An adult.
You guys
like an
have
adult.
Button. You totally should. You're gonna love it. If you haven't done it before, you're gonna love it. Try it. Elliot,
hi, Elliot. How you doing? We're here too. Hi, Elliot.
There's other people here too, Elliot. Damon Hill likes Cleveland State, Suns first quarter, Utah State money line, and that game to go over. Utah State game was just too much for me. But Damon, I know you were on Morningwood. You know how I feel about this. Do you guys have thoughts on this?
I will say that Utah State game we left alone. Suns first quarter, I'm on the Detroit side, so first quarter could easily go their way, but that's I'm on the opposite side. And then Cleveland State, I believe we left off that one as well. North versus Northern Kentucky, we didn't have anything from that game.
Okay. I know everyone on the Woody board was on Cleveland State, but I stayed off of it because of that.
Yeah.
No offense, Woodies, but you know how it works. Y'all been there before.
Yep.
Omar Ramirez Cowboys money line and the over. I think we're on the other side of this. We like the Saints, don't we? Money line?
And I like the under.
Tonight. Give me the Saints, and I got me a little 225 ticket, half a unit. Saints money line.
A sprinkle, you say? Okay, so we just went through all that NBA stuff. So hope you were paying attention.
Yep.
He just answered all your questions. Caps team total over the Predators, or Caps team total over Predators money line, Calgary money line.
I like two of those. I was leaning towards the Kings money line against the Calgary Flames, but I did not bet it.
So there you go. What's going on, people? Francois. You sure, Elliot? I'm gonna ride with you. All right. COVID is hitting the NHL pretty hard. That's what I took away from that breakdown. Bruins top scorers out. Suspension Marchand. Yep, that's what this is for. Marchand plays for the Knights, doesn't he?
Jonathan Marchand.
Jonathan. Yeah. I know things sometimes. No, we do not go into timeouts. Okay, you guys will see. You'll see. Buffalo haven't even got their steam rolling yet. You'll see.
Their bottom is going to drop out. I mean, this is a team that I think is still going to finish last in the Atlantic Division.
No.
I don't think that could be. That's not even possible.
No, not possible.
Not possible.
And that's coming from me and Allie, two hockey experts. So
hockey heads. I don't know. What are hockey fans called? Hockey heads?
No clue.
Tertoidians? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Nick and Tim, excellent work as always. Don't forget, guys, the earlsportsbets.com website has launched, and there's a killer promo code here, earlsportsbets.com/promo. You're getting, it's a day pass, right? For 40
Week
Oh,
pass.
it is a week? Oh, well, that's exciting. Okay. So it's a week pass for $49, but when you use the promo code CHAMP, CHAMP, it saves you 20% off of that 49. I don't know why I can't talk. I talked for 2.5 hours on Morning Wood today. Y'all, I'm out of words. I'm out of words to say today, at least in the right order. So definitely check out the Earl Sports Bets new website. Use that promo code and then use our other promo code CHAMP. Save yourself some money. The running of the bull. Look at Tim all hockeying and shiznit. I know, right? Noah R says Florida Panthers will smack around the Sabres tonight. We're also winning the Stanley Cup. Well, you're going to have a tough time doing that because Buffalo's in your way.
I'm going to say this with the Panthers. They need Alexander Barkov to be an MVP in order to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
No. He's out right now.
Squeeze. Oh, you're talking about Bulls money line. Body bag over the night. Carolina murders Ottawa. Ouch.
Oh, I think there's going to be a lot of murdering tonight. I mean, we have a lot of big favorites that I'm in love with tonight. I like Carolina. I got Florida, Washington, Dallas. Like, there's a lot of big favorites that I think that are going to just slaughter tonight.
Leg Show says all the money in college basketball is Delaware State, Missouri under. Might invest in later games if those are winners. What's up, Joe? Yeah, hit that like button. All right, guys, that's just about does it. Cleveland State money line. Say hi to my favorite people. What's up, Big Money Goat?
Hey, Big Money Groot. That's my beardy. That's Christina on the.
Oh, Groot, Big Money Groot. I know Groot. Did you call her Rat?
Well, yeah, no, when she comes on with her other account of CSN, that's Rat.
Oh, hi, Rat. Hi, Rickett. All right. Yes, congrats on the new website, gentlemen. Puckheads. Oh, I could get behind that. I dated a couple puckheads. We could just drop that P, though. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining us on Game Time Decision. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with your NHL and NBA injury reports. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit the like and check out earlsportsbets.com. Bye, guys.